Oh, hello there. Are you excited for Christmas? Oh, you can't sleep? Well, let's see if I can help you with that. Is it okay if I get a little close? Great. Is it okay if I pat your head? Thank you. It's gonna be alright. I can relax you with a few sounds tonight, and I think I can even find a short story that will help you drift off. Sound good? Okay, let's get started. I've been down here getting the last few things ready for the morning. I have my tea. Are you excited to see what everyone got? I've got my things wrapped right here. Just listen to these relaxing sounds and try to drift off to sleep. Using headphones is best. You saw me wrap these earlier. And this one. Yes, I used recycled paper, as you probably know. This one, I think, will make the best noises. Inside the object is very soft and plush. Yes, I really like the ribbon on this one. And this guy, you can light a candle inside. No, I haven't lit it yet. It's just a very nice decoration. Similar to this pillow. Yes, you should rest your head on it now. And I have this soft plush blanket for you. Yes, you can have it. And if you're nice and relaxed, I'll do some more sounds for you. Like the rough but evenness of this yoga mat. All right, I've got two more things and then I'll read you a story. This is the Santa Pig. Just think about the calm snow drifting down outside onto the grass. A gentle breeze making the snow dance. Oh yes, let me move the Jingle Bell hat. We wouldn't want it to wake you later. Are you sure you're not running a fever? Let me check. No, you seem good. Okay, now close your eyes. It's time for a story. Why, yes, this story takes place at Hogwarts in the Hufflepuff common room. Just imagine it in all its yellow and gray glory, with Christmas decorations and a tree, garlands over the fireplace, with all the yellow stockings placed with care. Get cozy in your four-poster bed and pull the covers up so you'll stay warm. And just imagine little Monica, a third year, alone in the common room one night. Everyone in her year had already headed home for the holidays. She was curled up with a potions book, eager to learn a love potion for New Year's Eve so she would finally get a New Year's kiss. Her thoughts were miles away to fantasies of other girls in other books she had read. When just so happened that Winky, the house elf, popped into the common room from behind a portrait. Monica jumped in her seat, nearly frightened out of her mind. Winky was looking so sad, so Monica asked, "What's the matter?" Winky gestured around. "It's nearly Christmas, and this place is a disaster." Monica had been happy when all the other students had left for the holidays. There were no longer clothes dirtying the dormitory floor, and the loud late-night chatter was no more. "Well, fine," she said, putting the book down with a thud. "I'll decorate the place, then I can go back to reading when I'm done." Returning from Hogsmeade with ribbon and glitter in hand, she collected twigs and branches to create a lively nature feel inside, and to combat most of the dying foliage quickly being covered in snow outside. Hagrid had already brought in a tree a bit too large for the room, but Monica decided it would have to do, and was glad to practice some charms from Professor Flitwick's class that would make quick work of hanging the bulbs. Branches with berries were draped around the four-poster beds and tied with big red bows made of ribbon. Yellow ribbon tied a dark garland as a frame around the house logo portrait hanging above the fireplace. Monica added sparkles and paper flowers along with pearls of the necklace she had broken after the Yule ball to the remaining tree garland and draped it along the fireplace mantel. She was just finished tying off a Christmas wreath with a dark green satin bow when Winky appeared with more shiny objects in her hands. "From the school storage," was all she said, then quickly vanished once more. And upon further inspection, Monica saw that the objects were just the details she needed to finish decorating the fireplace mantel. A golden menorah Monica placed on the empty mantel after the flick of her wrist for a polishing spell. And two fluffy red stockings topped with a pure white cuffed edge she nailed in place on either side. With a few hours to spare as the snow fell heavily on Christmas Eve, Monica was rummaging around in her trunk looking for her paints for a little last-minute craft on those flower pots when she came across a small token of her Muggle life outside of Hogwarts. A little blue TARDIS, like an ordinary toy police box. Memorabilia from her favorite TV show, Doctor Who. It was a gift from her foster sibling Lucy, who had introduced her to the show when she had first moved in with the Hardlings at age 7. Monica smiled to herself and set it out on the coffee table. "Good thing the other students are gone," she thought to herself. "They would never understand this." The little plastic TARDIS was more than a toy from her favorite show. It reminded her of the first time she ever felt she belonged somewhere. Little did she know, a few years later her Hogwarts letter would arrive, and she'd be whisked away to a magical world. She found the paints and also grabbed some parchment to send her foster family a letter, updating them on her exciting semester at Hogwarts. While she had never received many gifts when she was little, she was happy to finally have something she could also give, because showing the ones you love how much you care is what Christmas is really about. Good night, everyone, and Merry Christmas. I'll see you in the morning.